Hey, this is my game. Um, so I've been trying to play test my own game, just the released build in the wild more than I have historically. So I've actually kind of really gotten into this community that I'm playing. My ambition right now, I'm here in Providence Ridge. My ambition is to move into the fanciest base down here, the lumber mill. The lumber mill, it costs about twice as much influence as I have, and I need 2 more people. I'm also pretty close on a couple of bounties, so I figure, before I start streaming other people's games, I'll spend a little bit of time playing my own and trying to make some progress. Josh Foreman has misidentified this game as Mario 64. No, this is, of course, State of Decay 2, the Juggernaut Edition.
Try and follow me here. You gotta get this done. You hear me?
All right, so this is the military enclave, and they've just sent me to find their deserter, and I'm pretty sure that you get to recruit the deserter. I think it pisses off the rest of the faction, but you can recruit the deserter. So I'm gonna head down there and do that. I've just got some upgraded vehicles for the first time in this game, so I'm feeling pretty excited about that. Especially because since update 19, 2 updates ago, the vehicles have been really amped up. They've got a ton more power than they used to have. Okay, that's a lot of zombies, but it looks like they don't count as a horde for some reason. I don't see the horde icon. So I've got a bounty to kill 1 more horde, but I'm not going to bother to fight those guys, and I'm not getting credit for the bounty. So I'll just head down here, ignore the zombies, drive my super fast, souped up cop car. This is actually a souped up taxi, but you can't tell the difference. The cop car and the taxi look the same when you upgrade them. So it looks like there's at least 1 zombie after me. Take that. Whoa. That is totally the wrong head. That came off that guy. Interesting. I guess our severed limbs don't get the same blood plague treatment. So I tend to take notes about stuff like that while I'm playing. So let's see here. Severed head, not blood plague. There we go.
I need to tell you something.
So I can tell him to stay with them. Or I can bring him into my base.
Yeah, I guess I'll take you up.
I don't even know
Go meet your new friends.
what kind of specialties does this guy have. Oh, I can switch to him already. I'll check him out when we get him home. Right now, I just want butts and seats, so I kind of don't care what his specialties are. Though, if he happens to be a computer specialist, I'll be pretty happy about that. Oh wait, oh is he just? He's not gonna follow me? He's not gonna go home? He's just gonna hang out? Okay, sure. Okay, these guys count as a horde, so let's complete this bounty. So this is dread difficulty, which means my cars are more fragile than they are on standard. So I try when I'm gonna hit zombies. Oh crap! Nope. Okay, well, what I try to do is hit them with the back of the car or with the doors, because that's the safest way to do minimal damage to the car while you're hitting the zombies. But that didn't go quite as well as I hoped. Still, I completed my bounty, so that's good. So I'm gonna go back and tell Simmons that I totally stole her dude, helped him desert. And then maybe we'll... I'm so close to killing... I gotta kill 3 more freaks with vehicles before I can close out a second bounty. So I think I'm gonna wait. Oh! One of our favorite Easter eggs right there. You see that? The red balloon next to the sewer. We all float down there. I'm an excellent driver. Josh says, we just had a head that popped off in our game to do the same thing today. Haha. Are you still working on Ori, by the way? Because I think I did like a whole, I think I did 4 or 5 videos on Ori, and it was just gorgeous. I didn't try to record my entire playthrough because I love that game so much I wanted to play it between streams. That's kind of how you can tell if I really love a game, is if I actually don't stream it that much because I'm jumping ahead so much on my own time. So, oh, that's not the... Oh, this is Simmons right here. Hey, Simmons. I can just antagonize Simmons or diffuse the situation.
Let's just start betting on bad news, shall we?
200 influence. Not bad. So recently, I think we actually upped the influence rewards that you get for missions. You used to get a very small amount compared to killing zombies. But we realized that missions take so much more effort than killing a single zombie. Oh, there goes my door. That just didn't seem like it was in proportion. So I think you can actually get more influence now from missions than you could before. I'm not sure if that ever ended up in the patch notes, though. Okay, so I need to kill 3 more freaks with my car. Unfortunately, what that means is screamers. I have to find screamers outside of infestations. Because bloaters you definitely don't want to hit with your car, at least not on, purpose. Ferals, you can kill them with your car, but it's difficult. I think of the 22 freaks that I've killed, oh wait, you can't actually see my bounties. Up there. Of the 22 freaks that I've killed so far, I think one... Oh, bloater. I think one of them is a feral. And it was not a feral that I actually attempted to hit. I just lucked out. I happened to take one out by accident. Oh, bonjour, Dojan Cat Memes. Thanks for coming in here. Oh, so Josh says he's not working on Ori anymore. He's working on Blanco's Block Party. Okay, that's cool. I have not... That is super familiar. I have not checked that game out yet in detail, so I don't know much about it. Now I want to look it up. I know that I've seen it. Like, the name is super familiar, but I can't call, like, a screenshot to memory. Oh, Stevo69 says, the people in my base will not stop shooting zombies. It's annoying. Yeah, so we've improved their effectiveness, so at least they're doing more useful things when they're shooting zombies, but they're still shooting them a lot. I could definitely see that being annoying. Okay, so since I'm still in good shape and I don't think my inventory is still pretty empty, I'm gonna head over here and try to wrap up this infestation. I actually took out the screamer that was in this infestation. It's one of the freaks that I'm counting towards this bounty, but I never finished the infestation, so... Since I've got a newly armored car, I see, like, I'm already taking too much damage to the car here. Dread Zone is not nice to your car. It's not as bad as Nightmare either. So, let's see. There's only 2 containers in here, unfortunately. Where are they? Here's one.
At least it's not nothing.
That's true. I can actually, because I've got a good auto shop, there's actually a lot I can do with parts.
There's not really anything else to find here.
Alright, well, parts aren't nothing. Where else do I want to go? Oh, there's the house right over there. Dojan Cat Meme says, I recently tried Nightmare Zone for the first time. I went in guns blazing, loud as possible, as a joke to see how long I'd last, and much to my surprise, it's working. Yeah, I guess, if you've got, as long as you've got enough bullets, as long as you don't run out of bullets while the zombies are coming after you, you can eventually kill them all. And that's just as good as, as not incurring their wrath in the first place. The thing in Nightmare is that zombies can hear so well that once you get into a fight with one set of zombies, you're basically going to fight every single zombie in the immediate area, and the zombie populations are higher, so there's a lot of them to fight. All right. I'm a big believer in fast searching. I am not a big believer in our silly note system. So we originally planned for these notes to be consumed into a journal interface that we never ended up having time to make. So it's on our list. Unfortunately, having a journal, it's the kind of thing where you appreciate it when it's there, but it's not like you know, getting a journal would make people super excited about a new update. Like, oh yay, we get a journal, you know, compared to a lot of the other stuff people want. So it's like, if we had managed to get to it prior to the game's release, I think people would have appreciated it. But it's really hard to prioritize it above other, like, mainline gameplay improvements. Hey there, Jedi Psyctrix. Thank you for joining us. It's always good to see your name. I almost said it's always good to see your face, and I realized I have never seen your face. Is that a parang? I like parangs.
This place seems safe for now.
Alright. Nothing else? Alright, cool. Wait, oh, one more thing. Oh, this was just the note. Screw the note. Do not care about the note. Alright, so if I can just find 3 more freaks to kill with my car. Maybe not this car in its current state. Oh wait, what's this? There's a survivor in need at a plague heart? Okay, I will go do that, but I'm gonna go prepare first. I mean, I need to take out that plague heart anyway, and actually it'll get me a bunch of influence, which will be good for my ambition to take that base. And if there's a recruitable survivor as part of the deal, that'll be good. So I do want to do it, but I want to put some preparation into it first. Actually, let's drop off a bunch of our stuff, parts. No. Excuse me. No bullets. Yeah, let's equip a fresh melee weapon. Okay, and then let's go in here and grab some useful equipment. So I've got a fair amount of ammo. So let's... Oh, what do I need? Oh, power. Pipe bombs need power. Okay, so I actually installed this mod here, but I don't really need it there. Because I don't actually have a computer expert, so I can't upgrade my radio right now. No, actually, let's find out about Milan. What can he do? Active duty military. He's gracious. He's flexible. So if I can find myself a computer textbook, I can make Milan my computer expert. I just need to find one. So if I see a rare skills trader or a library or anything like that, that's great. Alright, so unfortunately I gotta wait. If I want to grab some pipe bombs, I gotta wait for that to complete. So what do I have that's not pipe bombs? I've got, let's see here. Oh, I've got some Willy Pete grenades and some proper grenades. Okay, let's I don't want to use the Willy Pete's if I can help it, but okay. And so I've been bringing pistols out because I want to get that bloater bounty. But if I'm fighting a plague heart, you don't want to do that with a pistol. So maybe this M4X1, maybe this Horde Breaker. You know, I've got a lot more of 5.56 rounds, so let's... Okay, I think all of this together is probably going to be good enough for the Plague Heart. Or would I rather have a shotgun? No, I think this will be good. Also, let's bring somebody with me. Like, Kylie.
Hey, you're not dead. Hey, how about some help with this? After you.
Okay. Let's go see what's up with this person. Oh, wait, one last thing. I was going to repair that vehicle. So let's grab a repair kit. I've been really using the new bulk crafting options, the new repair kit crafting options in the auto shop. I am so glad that Brian added those because I've been making heavy use of them. Since I'm at this base, it's got an auto shop anyway. Might as well just stock up on repair kits like crazy. NXN Gaming says, I see a tweet talking about indie games, but you're streaming AAA games? Shenanigans. Well, the part of that comment that I love is that you're calling my game a AAA game. which I don't know that everyone would do, but I really appreciate it. But you know, there are actually some. You know, I'm not going to be playing this all night. I'm going to play this. I'm pursuing a couple of very specific goals, but once I'm done with those, wait, where is this? Where is this place? Oh, okay. So I'm going to turn left at the road up ahead. All right. Anyway, I'm going to play this for a little bit. I've got a couple of very specific goals I'm pursuing. Once I'm done, I actually do want to check out several other games that other people have made. A bunch all came out at once. Yep, I hear you. Let's not waste our bullets if we can. I mean, if we can help it. All right.
Slow down. You'll wear yourself out. I think that really hurt it. I think it's almost down.
Oh, crap. We did it! Wow! What knocked me down? Oh, it's a freaking feral! Did I get it?
There's more cobwebs in here than
Yep.
anything else.
What we got? Ooh, a red and yellow backpack. Nice. Saw blade. Sort of already got one of those. Dillinger pattern 1911. Okay.
That's a lot of stuff.
High capacity. That's nice. Oh, multiple repair kits.
Full at the moment.
All right. Well, that was a bounty. Okay, let's put some of this away. All right. Put the repair kit in here. Definitely. I like to put stuff that doesn't stack into my trunk. Because if something stacks, I can keep it in my inventory. And if I find more of the same thing, then it doesn't cost me any extra space. And I'm not a big fan of energy drinks. At least that'll get me a part. And then, does this person want to talk to me? Hey, looking for a group to join? I'm glad I was here to help. Yes. Recruit I mean, let's see who she is. Ooh, utilities. You know what? I don't have power or water or anything, so yeah, let's recruit Sanchez.
Come with me.
At least I don't think I have power and water. Yeah, no, I've got individual power and water mods in my facilities, and that's it. So yeah, let's get this person home. Come get in the car, everybody. Oh no, oh no, zombie, come on. Wait, where is home? Oh wait, I can see. Oh, what's this? Can I clear it? Can I clear it? Yes, sort of. Steve69 says that he has 2,000 hours in this game. Well, I am glad we were able to provide you with that amount of entertainment. I hope it felt cost effective.
Thank you so much.
Alright, let's send this stuff away. And I guess I didn't need this, or all of that. Wow, I've got a resourceful character.
I know I don't look like the type, but I was a total theater nerd. And we were edgy as fuck. Our production of an all-female Othello got the entire club suspended from school for a week. Good times.
So my sister has been playing State of Decay 2 lately, and I think she actually got a theater nerd. She got a theater nerd who went to grad school as a character, which is basically exactly her. And so she was feeling pretty lucky that she rolled a character that was basically herself. Her name is in the game too, so. Oh, Ranithcord says, I'm doing that same kill bloaters with pistols bounty. It's taking forever. My main community didn't even have any pistols to use for it. Yeah, so that's kind of what I've been doing is, so now that I've defeated that plague heart, I'm going to drop my assault rifle and go back to pistols again. I don't have I don't have a ton of pistol ammo because I've just been using pistols so much. Trying to wait, what am I doing? Oh, I grabbed it, but I didn't equip it. There we go. Okay, so Kylie,
Yes?
I don't need you anymore. You're cool.
See you soon.
Okay, so how many people do I have now? Do I have 8? It looks like I have 8. Okay, so let's, okay, Sanchez, your outfit is boring. Let's put you in something fancy. Combat tee, that could work. Denim jacket. So I just got a red and yellow backpack that maybe she'll want. I could put her in this. And do I have something? Oh. Okay, yeah, let's switch to her. Let's get her all equipped. Oh, she's got a pretty decent backpack to start anyway. Where am I? There we go. She's got a... Wow, she has a long-ass shotgun. Look at that thing. Okay, so... Don't need the shotgun. Oversized mallet. That's great. Wait, is that a blunt weapon? Yeah, blunt weapon. Cool. Let's get her... That's a Dillinger pattern 1911. It's got a capacity of 20, which I like. Let's give her that pistol. Let's swap out her backpack for that red and yellow one that I just got. Or, wait, I swear I picked up one that said red and yellow on it. Did my other character keep it? Or is it, oh wait, maybe I left it in the back of the car. Leave it in the back of the car?
I hope nothing heard that.
No, where did it go? I swear I saw, like, in the plague heart. Is it still in... Who was I playing Flores before? Is it still in Flores' inventory? It is still in Flores' inventory. Okay. Okay, sorry. Here we go. Let's go drop this off in here. I think I just looked at it and thought it was her backpack. There we go. All right. So now, switch back to Sanchez. Jedi Cytrix says, you absolutely cannot survive the apocalypse in boring outfits. I agree. This is what the apocalypse is all about, is dressing up however you want. So do I have any... I don't have any trade... Oh, I've still got Mysterious Wandering Trader. Well, I could... Now that I've picked up some more luxuries, I could sell some more luxuries. Because I think I've got enough characters now. Now I just need to get enough influence. Also, I don't need 2... mechanics textbook. Wait, let's hold on. Store 1. I don't need 2 mechanics textbooks. Distractions aren't all that useful in this version of the game. In Dread is what I'm trying to say. Dread difficulty level, they're not that useful. What else? Let's salvage that. I've already got a new oversized mallet, so I can salvage that. Machetes are boring, salvage that. And this is my only 357. I love the Golden Vulture, gotta keep that. Mod 870 though, kind of boring. Okay. Alright, so now, what are my goals? I want to go out here and sell some more stuff to the trader. Oh, who's this? Oh, another random trader. Okay, let's go hit that random trader, because I think I've already bought everything I want from the Mysterious Wandering Trader. Let's go hit up that random trader. Let's make a little bit more cash. And is there anything else in here that I'm actually willing to sell? I always feel like I'm just so short on parts that I don't want to sell my weapons. I'd rather break my weapons down into parts. And actually, I'm never going to use an MP5. And, oh, Oh, with that I've got a professional suppressor. What's already on this gun? A handmade brake. Okay, well, let's detach that. Let's suppress it instead. I don't think there's anything in here that I want to sell beyond what I've already got, except, I mean, I never actually use energy drinks, so maybe I'll just sell all my energy drinks. And, oh, do I have any facility mods I don't need? It's hard to say, right? It's like, in my next base, I might actually use these. So, oh wait, but, and yeah, I can use the chemicals to make a lot of really good consumables. I might not need this much alcohol, though. Oh, whatever. I'm probably fine. I'm gonna go sell the stuff that I got. Stevo69 asks, are there gonna be zombie animals in State of Decay 3? Well, I'm not really answering questions about State of Decay 3, but because, you know, for very, very good reason. It's extremely early development, and who knows. But, I mean, there are only a few things that we put in that teaser. So, you know, you come to your own conclusions about what we are basically required to include in the game now. Though you never know. I mean, we had a character with a beard in the State of Decay 2 trailer, and, what the... Whew. Oh, this is an automatic pistol. And it takes forever to reload. Well, that's going to be awkward. I wonder if it counts for killing the bloaters. Because it's an assault pistol instead of a pistol.
What do you have to trade?
I'm on board with that.
Alright, let's, those lines didn't line up. Okay, let's just sell all this garbage that we've got. And is there anything here that I need? Ooh, a pyro launcher. This is the Independence Pack person. I mean, I'm tempted, but I'm trying to save up right now. So I'm at 3,000. I just need 500 more, and I can get my new base. So I think I'm not going to do that. So maybe I want to drive around and see if I can get into trouble with some screamers. So I assume this zombie horde must be down in the river. The way that our spawning system works, as long as these hordes are out there, it actually avoids spawning additional hordes. So I think I should go take out those hordes, even though I don't think they're screamer hordes. I think I should still take them out because it'll free up the spawning system to give me more hordes, and those hordes might have screamers in them. Okay, so let's go off our favorite ramp again, but head down the river. Because I never see this horde on the bridge, so I assume they must be... Oh, wait, is this an... Why is that guy there? Okay, it looks like they're not here. Where is this horde? Where are they hiding my horde? Is it actually upstairs and I just haven't... Oh, it's right here. No thank you. No thank you. So I do not have any bounties for fighting Blood Plague Juggernauts, and so I am not going to be fighting any Blood Plague Juggernauts. Wait, am I just dragging an army zombie around my wheel well? Yes, of course I am. Alright. Well, I guess... Who else do I want? So we got 2 Blood Plague Juggernauts here now. I guess we'll go after that other horde? I'm starting to run low on gas. Maybe I should grab some gas while I'm at home. Well, I'll get it on the way back. I think I can make it up the hill and down again without grabbing gas. Oh yeah, I'm not actually that far away from this horde. Wait, what? Are they in a weird place? Oh Oh, what's that? Oh, there they are. They're all upstairs. Whoa. Oh, crap. Okay, this is going very badly for me. And my gun's already in bad shape. Okay, all but one of the freaks, anyway, that I wanted. That's good-ish. Alright, but this car is in massive trouble, so we're gonna... I don't even know why the sparks are coming off it. Alright, let's get home. Okay, so this 1911 is not what I want. Okay, I forgot that I actually had a repair kit and gas in the back of this car. Hi, Dr. Luigi. Thanks for joining us. No, not open trunk, you jerk. Oh, Oddly Lemoney's in here, too. Good to see you, Oddly Lemony. Oh, hey, you guys. What's up? Oh, I thought I... Dang it. They're, like, lined up at a buffet or something. Slowly gaining influence. Alright, well. Do I even want to repair this thing? I don't think I actually want to use it. What else do I have? Oh, wait, actually, I need to grab this so that I can detach its suppressor. Yeah, so just, especially when I'm so low on 9mm ammo, the idea of having a gun that wastes it really fast just is not very appealing to me. So, let's see here, grab that. And, yeah, I think we're good. Okay, so I still need about 350 more influence. I could just keep taking down zombies. Maybe this time a little bit more cleverly than hitting them a million times with my super fragile car. I still want to get one more freak. You know, I actually I was planning on stopping sooner than this. I was just going to do a few things and then quit. But I go through these phases where I actually get pretty into my own game, which is kind of a, I don't know. It feels good. I spent so much of my career making games that I would never have played in my own spare time. And the novelty of working on a game that I actually enjoy is so strange that, yeah, I don't know. I get pretty into it sometimes. Unfortunately, it looks like we've got some zombies who have spawned in a really weird place. Let me see if I can actually get up there on foot. Looks like the car doesn't want to get there. It's entirely possible that they're inside the rock. That definitely happens sometimes. Yeah, that feels like that might be what happened. I think they're inside this rock. Okay, whatever. Maybe next time once I get out of this area, maybe they'll be able to navigate to a better spot, and next time I come up here, I'll be able to engage with them. So Ren of Cord asks, how come the Dread Zone has fewer hearts than the green zone. So the way we were thinking of... Wait a minute. Do we have a siege? Ooh, zombie threat at home. Okay, you know what? That might get me some influence. So when we first conceived of the Dread Zone, we were thinking of it as being this entirely kind of independent experience. Like, it's just separate from the main game, and it's got its own tuning. So we basically considered it separately from everything else. We weren't thinking of it necessarily as being this smooth ramp of, you know, each part of the game gets harder and harder or worse and worse as you go up this scale. Instead, we were just thinking of it as, what's it like to be in the Dread Zone? What's it like to be in the Nightmare Zone? We thought of those sort of as encapsulated experiences. And because of that, we found that basically because, you know, fighting zombies is harder in the Dread Zone, and fighting plague hearts in particular can be, you know, they've got a lot of hit points. It can be a little bit of a slog. We ended up tuning Dread Zone to have fewer of them, so that, because we wanted people to play Dread Zone and enjoy Dread Zone, and we thought people who tried Dread Zone would be largely very experienced players who had, you know, maybe gotten over the novelty of fighting a plague heart. And so we tuned it so that there wouldn't be as many, and maybe it wouldn't feel quite as repetitive, maybe, wouldn't feel as much of a slog. But as a result, now we've kind of got a weird, like, if you look at the number of plague hearts going from, you know, green to standard to dread to nightmare, it's not a smooth ramp. It goes like, it starts low, goes higher, then goes way low again, then goes way higher again, and it's strange. But we've actually been putting some thought into that lately. You know, we ever since we added Green Zone, we've been rethinking a lot about, you know, the way difficulty works in our game. So more on that in a few weeks, probably. We'll be able to give you more details on what exactly we've been doing with difficulty after we... where are the remaining zombies? Oh, they're up back at this door again. We'll be able to tell you more about that in a couple of weeks. But yeah, I would not be surprised, though, if those numbers made a little bit more sense at some point in the future. Where are the remaining zombies? Who did we miss? Anybody over here? Ooh, play a sample. Come on. By the way, that move where you just run up and you just swing your arm and you grab a plague sample, I was so happy when that went in. It used to be that you had to, like, do an animation every time you pick something up. And I've been playing, one of the other games I'm going to play tonight, has that issue. Every time you pick something up, you have to stop and perform an entire animation. When you're picking up a lot of things, it can be time consuming. Okay, this is just going to bother me that there's no zombies. I mean, so if I were playing a dev version of the game, I would probably... Oh, there it is. I'd probably just cheat to make the last zombie go away, but there we go. 200 influence. Okay, just 150. That's all I need is 150. Well, hey, NXN, I'm really glad that you appreciate the energy that we put into those streams, because yeah, it is sort of like a those streams are a labor of love for us. Oh wait, who is this? Oh, is this the trader? Oh, this was the trader. Not too exciting. Yeah, basically we started doing the State of Decay streams while our company was still working on the game Moonrise, which is it's a game that we worked on for a while. It was going to be on Steam and mobile. It was like a Pokemon MMO, basically. It was sort of the pitch of it. And we were working on that for a while, and the process of building that game involved a lot of streams. Basically, we had like beta testers who were playing the game on Steam, and the designers and testers that were working on the game would do regular streams that, you know, the beta testers would watch. They would share strategies. They would, you know, sort of go back and forth and talk over the audience. And a lot of, you know, the guys that did it, like they had a lot of experience streaming, and I had never really streamed before at all. But I watched their streams, and I liked them so much that I was like, you know what? Why aren't we doing this for State of Decay? And so that was when Brant and I, like, you know what? We I think it was around the time that yes, got my last freak. It was around the time that we, you know, that we were coming up with the monthly challenges for the Year 1 Survival Edition. So we're like, we should do regular streams of our game, and every time we have a monthly challenge, we should introduce it to people, and it's an excuse, basically, to contact the audience. And it became one of our favorite things that Brant and I do now, because, you know, we really get to sort of hear the voice of the people playing our game. We get to share whatever it is we're working on, whatever we're excited about, and really like it. And then, you know, I ended up getting into streaming just as a hobby myself in my own life. So, you know, as you can see right here. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm really glad that we ended up doing it. So that's actually one of my favorite parts of my job now is doing that stream. Actually, you know what? Rather than going down that way, I think maybe I'll turn around and start heading towards the bounty broker so I can resolve these bounties. And maybe along the way, I'll find something else I can do, something else I can kill that'll get my influence up to where I need it. I wish I brought another repair kit with me, though, because this car is already starting to show the wear of hitting all those zombies. Steve069 asks if we can get Keanu Reeves to do a voice in State of Decay 3. We haven't even begun. We haven't gotten to the point where we're even talking about voice acting for State of Decay 3. So who knows? I don't think, you know, that getting Keanu Reeves was a big deal for the Cyberpunk team. And that's cool for them. I don't know if we necessarily want to just be sort of following in their shadow. Like, you know, if we were to do stunt casting with our VO, I'm sure we'd try to find someone else. But either way, that's very distant. We're still in early pre-production, so that is not when you usually cast your voice actors, unless stunt casting is sort of one of the major selling points of your game. Is this the way I want to go? Yeah, sure, why not? Ooh, wait, there's a horde. You know what? This is actually more zombies than Sanchez is ready to deal with right now. Yeah, that's 20 more influence. How much do we have? Oh, we're so close. We just got 60 more before I can move bases. So yeah, so I'll turn to these bounties, I'll head down towards the base, and see if I can earn enough influence on my way down there to be able to afford it. Steve069 asks, who would we get if we could just have anyone? I couldn't even start. I don't really... I mean, honestly, I actually really like casting unknowns and sort of letting their voice become the voice of the character. Because when you cast a really familiar actor for a role in a video game, all players are really thinking about is, wow, it's that actor, and they're not really engaging with the character that much because it's still such a novelty to have a recognizable actor in a video game. Ooh, the Megalodon, huh? Okay, we got a Megalodon. Oh, and this truck. Okay, cool. I forgot that I was getting two vehicles. Well, now I have to go back to the base and make sure the right vehicles are in the right parking spots. Alright, well, let me see. Let's grab some stuff from the bounty that's about to leave. Like, ooh, killing bloaters with explosives. It feels like it conflicts with the one I've got right now. But, well, let's do it. Ooh, get 2 enclaves to friendly status. I should have been doing this all along. I've already gotten a few. And then Screamers with heavy weapons. Ferals with revolvers? What are we? You people crazy? Why did we do that? Oh, play cards with assault weapons. I would have, if I had had that, I would have gotten it for the last play card, because I'm pretty sure I killed it with an assault rifle. Dang, and I don't have a lot of play cards left. So I think that I might want this one and this one to be... I'll probably do these in a different save. So I'll do this one. Maybe I'll grab Screamers with heavy weapons and I'll start playing with more heavy weapon characters. And Ferals with revolvers. I'll think about that one. Let's see, what else do we have here? Non-freaks with headshots. Oh. Yeah, that seems pretty straightforward. Oh, armored Zeds with explosives. Zombies with blunt weapon. Actually, you know what? I've got a blunt weapon right now. Yeah, let's worry about that very specific one later. Let's grab these. Okay, so now I just need to get 60 influence on my way down to the new base I want to claim. It's probably not too hard, right? Find some freaks to kill. Now that I'm not saving my pistol ammo for bloaters, what's the right way to go here? Oh, I don't know. Let's just aim myself at the destination and drive. Bumpity, 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 bumpity. South Hobson, named, of course, after Drew Hobson, the voice of Marcus and Sasquatch. How do I get back on the main road? Oh, it's I just missed it. Okay, I just drove right past it like it was nothing. Well, I guess while I'm here, I might as well scavenge myself some fuel. There's one zombie with a blunt weapon. Okay, let's rest up a little bit. Alright. Well, that's not too bad. Oh, wait, we need to head... Before we head down south, I forgot. We need to head home. Oh, I should actually fuel this up a little bit. I should head home, partly to repair this car, but also because I just had a couple of cars delivered to my base, and I want to decide which ones I stick in the parking spots. So they'll definitely go with me to the new base. So let's do that. This is a weird place to be driving. Okay, I want to turn right. Head over to the base. Hey, get away from me. Oh, wait. Screamer. I'm going to get... How much influence for a Screamer? 10? Not nothing. What is the best way to actually... I mean, I think I'm... There's probably some rough terrain between me and where I'm trying to go here. Oh, there we go. Oh, hey there, Bluggernaut. Alright. What I should probably do is try to take out one of these Bluggernauts. Alright. Actually, this is the car I'm driving, so let's just leave this out. And then... Oops. Why am I so bad? Awesome Twitch Dude says, "Oh, I've heard of this game. Is it any good?" Haha. So I actually had a bug. I parked a car here, and the car got eaten by the game. So I hope that it's not something wrong with this particular parking space. How much space is in the back of this truck? I forgot. 6? Okay, so it's just like a Rames? Yeah, okay. You know what? I think I don't need this Rames then. let's just back this car out. Because I'm paranoid about, like, once something went wrong with that parking space once, I'm paranoid about it happening again. Oh, hey, there's a bloater. Let's go get a bomb. Do I have any bombs? If I don't have bombs, I'm gonna make bombs. Actually, oh, I think I just completed this. So I should have, wait, I should have power. Oh, well, let's spend some time turning that on, I guess. Alright, so I'll make a bomb, throw it at that bloater. That's going to be great. Well, while I'm waiting, let's just resolve this icon. Go away, icon. There we go. So Joseph Gill asks, how do you come up with the themes for bounty packs? So usually it's the team that actually, the team of artists that makes the weapons. They're usually the ones who come up with the themes. Some of our themes were just, these artists were making a lot of weapons in their spare time. They actually have an ongoing conversation in our Discord with a lot of the sort of gun enthusiast players in our audience. And so sometimes they'll just be hearing a lot of requests from that group of the kinds of guns they want to see, or the kinds of other weapons they want to see. And so they'll just have been making guns that they were interested in the back, like, you know, sort of in the background while working on other things. And so sometimes if they've got enough of those, we'll just put them in a pack and put them out. I think that's where the pawn shop pack and the go bag pack came from. It's just guns they were making, and we just kind of put them in a pile together. Other times it's a conversation with that entire team, which is, you know, larger than just the people who make the guns. We've got you know, the artist that makes the outfits. We've got you know, a writer who writes all the descriptions. We've got a bunch of folks. You know, the designer who puts together the bounties. So that group together, they'll have a lot of discussions, and they'll just come up with stuff that sounds interesting and distinct. Like right now, you know, one thing that we are, you know, that we've teased at a little bit is that we're doing an open range sort of Western themed pack next month, and that actually that came from like the wish list. Like people have been posting. I think there's like 3 different wish list items on our support.stagedecay.com wish list where people have said that they wanted a cowboy themed pack. And so we went with that. And so we'll be able to give you more information on that next month. But yeah, so there's a lot of different places it can come from. Well, Randolph Court, I'm really thrilled that you appreciate the streams that we do. Randolph Court points out that a lot of their favorite games have developers that do regular streams to sort of communicate with their audience, and that it's actually that it feels like a component of the kind of game that they like. And yeah, I think there's just, yeah, having a relationship with the audience where you really know what they want and they really know, you know, your motivations, what you're doing. I feel like that has the potential really to make a better game. If you really understand sort of, you know, because you don't necessarily always have to do exactly what the audience is overtly saying they want you to do to make a good game, but you do need to be aware of what they're thinking, what they want. Like, you know, there's members of our audience who just get mad at us every time we release a bounty pack. Oh wait, I forgot I was going to get bombs. Because that's not what they want. But they're not the only parts of the audience, and there are parts of the audience that love the bounty pack and love the bounty packs and love the new, you know, the sort of an excuse to come back to the game. A lot of them are really, you know, weapon enthusiasts and are really into the weapon variety that comes out of the bounty packs. And so, you know, so basically we don't necessarily do exactly what, you know, the last person who talked to us says, because a lot of times that wouldn't give us a very accurate view of what the audience overall would like. But being aware, like the fact that we're aware that there's a certain segment of our audience that doesn't love the bounty broker means that, you know, sort of that gives us some insight into what they maybe actually do want, you know, and when those players complain about the bounty broker, sometimes they'll say what they would rather have instead. And most of the time, honestly, it's stuff that we are doing. It's just the stuff that they want is stuff that takes more than a month. You know, the bounty broker, these bounty packs, they only take a month to make, which means you get a new one every single month. Or a new one, or a refurbished one, or you know, a returned one every single month. And, you know, which makes it seem like if that's the only input you're getting, it makes it seem like that's all we're doing. And obviously that's not all we're doing. You know, we're also working on a bunch of other stuff in the background, which is, some of it is exactly what some of the folks who complain about the bounty broker, it is what they want, but it just takes longer. We can't give it to them in a month if they're asking for something big. You know, they have to wait. Okay, so I'm going to make some soda can bombs because that's what I want to use to go after the bloaters, because I don't want to waste that many parts on something that I'm just doing for a bounty. And yeah, I think that's all I'll make right now. So let's go and get that bloater. I think if we get that bloater, maybe... Oh, wait. Oh, we just... What did I do to get that much influence? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, I've got enough influence now, so let's go claim that base, start getting it set up, and then we'll probably be done with this session. We'll move on to some other games. So, step one, though. Oh, wait, where'd the bloater go? Ah, did he despawn? He despawned so I could have another juggernaut. I don't need 3 juggernauts here. I'm never, ever fighting these juggernauts. I don't know why the game keeps thinking I want juggernauts right here. I'm betting one of those juggernauts took the slot that would have gone to the bloater. I mean, at some point, I probably am going to have to kill those juggernauts because, you know, they're taking up space. But, okay, okay, I've already marked the base. I just want to take this road down and eventually turn right. All right. It's so funny how navigating in our game is so similar to the way I actually navigate in real life. Like, you know, glancing at Google Maps and tracing a route in my head, and, you know, even though Google Maps is going to give me directions, like, conceiving of the entire route in my head just makes the entire thing easier to follow, so... So Awesome Twitch Dude asks, would it be easier to convert the Heartland map to the main game or make a new map from scratch? Honestly, so each of those kind of presents its own unique challenge. The Heartland map was created specifically for Heartland, which means there's a lot of assumptions that went into it that would have to be sort of revisited. There's a lot of things that we built one way that would need to be built another way. We kind of have to, you know, crack open something that's already finished and redo parts of it from scratch. And also, I mean, it's a very specific map. Like, you know, people coming from State of Decay 1 would have a lot of very specific expectations, and so there's constraints on it you wouldn't have on a brand new map. So, and there's also, like, you know, like a lot of high expectations. Like, people, if you're playing Trumbull Valley, you expect to have a great time because there's so much nostalgia and so many good memories associated with it. The standards are really, really high, whereas, like, there's something, you know, to, you know, a brand new map would have a sort of a novelty value that I think people would judge it a little bit differently. So, I don't know, there's just a lot of different reasons why we might stress more or stress less about working on, you know, a core map in Trumbull Valley. So, oh, I should have turned earlier. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so suffice it to say, I don't think that one of those is actually a significantly bigger workload than the other. I think that it's honestly, it's more of just, what does the audience want? That's what would really drive a decision. Like, if we were to, for instance, you know, decide that we wanted to make a new map for State of Decay 2, and I'm certainly not confirming anything, yeah, the decision, we would make that decision more based on what we thought the audience was interested in, rather than just what would be easier for us. A lot of times that is a huge part of the consideration, what would be easy, what would be manageable, but it's not like that's not a factor. But I don't think making Trumbull Valley isn't so much easier than making a new map from scratch that it would just be a shoo-in. That would obviously be what we would do. But then again, I mean, it is one of the top things on the wish list. It is something that people have asked for a lot. So there are plenty of reasons why we would do it beyond just it being cheaper, if that makes any sense. Steve069 asks, was there anything you really wanted in the game that was never done? Well, earlier in this session, I mentioned a journal. You know, like basically having a journal that that recorded events in the game that that you could use to consume notes and sort of review notes and stuff like that. We could put so many more notes in the game if they weren't so inconvenient for players to manage. And I think that could be really interesting. So that's probably the thing I feel like I'm missing the most, and the thing that I'm least likely to get the opportunity to put in the game in the future anytime soon, just because a lot of the other stuff we thought about doing feels so much more important. Okay, so obviously we have to have a workshop. We have to have an infirmary. We can build a barracks because we've got a warlord. And what else? What's the last thing we're going to build here? Well, actually, you know what? Let's build the staging area, at least for now, because I think it'll make other things better. I appreciate the fact that things build so much faster. We give you a buff when you first move bases to make things build faster, so you can sort of get over that hump real quick. So Dr. Luigi asks, what's your favorite environment Easter egg? For instance, the It reference in front of the Firewatch base. We actually pointed out that It reference earlier in this session. That's a really good question. Do I have a favorite? So I'm not really the type of person who tends to have favorite things. Okay, one thing I did really like actually in State of Decay 1 was the fact that they made the Undead Labs office in State of Decay 1 pretended that Undead Labs was based in Trumbull Valley in Marshall. I thought that was pretty entertaining. Actually, no, there's a house in State of Decay 1 that's got a full Plants vs. Zombies setup in the backyard, which I thought was pretty hilarious. But yeah, because I played that game as a player before joining the company, I think a lot of my favorite things are in that first game because, you know, in State of Decay 2, this is all stuff that, you know, I contributed to making or that I was around for when we made it, which you get different feelings about something that you helped make versus something that you played. And they're both good kinds of feelings, but it's just different. All right, so we're done clearing out that space. Let's upgrade our workshop. I really hope we don't spawn a siege right now with massive siege risk. So I think that this will cover all of my bed needs once it's done. In fact, I can probably even abandon this bed outpost once I get that done. Do I want to have a kitchen? Or what else do I want? I could have a better fighting gym because I've got a warlord, but I don't usually go for those.
Staying busy?
Ooh, I forgot that we could do the Red Talon bunk room, but I don't need it because I'm building the barracks. But anyway, yeah, I think oh yeah, I don't actually have the prerequisites for that. Why does it show up differently? Interesting that it shows up without the stripes through it. I understand. Yeah, it's the ones that can't go in that slot for fundamental slot reasons. That's which ones get the stripes. I was trying to figure it out for a second, but yeah, I think that actually makes sense. I definitely want to farm. Just need some more labor. Come on, guys, get done with your labors. I want to have a farm. I think I might only need the one farm because of some of the mods that I have. Okay, let's grab that. Let's see here. Awesome Twitch dude asks, were airplanes ever discussed for State of Decay 2? Or is it a possibility in the future? So we haven't really taken flying vehicles very seriously, partly because our game really depends a lot on the map having boundaries. And we've, you know, rather than trying to come up with some elaborate way to keep you corralled in our map when you can fly anywhere you want, we just said, you know what, you don't have flying vehicles. And then we can have much easier ways to handle the question of, you know, where the player can go. So yeah, so I'd rather not take that on because, I mean, honestly, like, a huge part of what's fun about our game is dodging the zombies, getting into trouble with the zombies. Having flying vehicles not only does it create technical challenges for us to manage the map. I mean, you could see a lot more. You could see over things that we're depending on for occlusion. You could cause a lot of problems. There's a lot of technical problems for it. But there's also it's just less fun to be flying in the sky when all the zombies are down at the ground. Dr. Luigi asks, what about bicycles? So we would love to have motorcycles and bicycles in the game. The main reason we haven't is just because there's extra physics challenges to a vehicle that can tip and fall down that you have to pick up and correct and stuff like that. There's just a lot of extra stuff involved in one of those, and a bunch of brand new animations. And like right now, the way that our team is spec'd out, we don't have a lot of animation support, and we've actually sort of really filled out our animation budget when it comes to sort of the way our system resources are devoted. Ooh, yeah, let's definitely build an auto shop. And so yeah, so there's a lot of reasons why we would not prioritize it highly. It's not like it could never be done or something like that, but it's just it would be a strain, and there's a lot of other things, a lot of other ways we can improve and expand the game that don't require us to sort of do some really complicated resource reallocation. So for now, we're doing those other things because we can get a lot more done a lot faster. My daughter suggested that we should have zombie birds in our game. That would certainly make flying around in a helicopter more interesting, is if you could chop up zombie birds with the rotors. So yeah, I appreciate that. Let's see here. Greetings Car said, when you turn to the camera, I've noticed your voice is leading, the video is trailing. Oh, so I hope that that's not just happening with the video generally. I'm hoping that's just something with your connection, because that'll be really annoying if I try to publish videos of this later and the audio's out of sync. All right, so I mostly wanted to get my facility set up enough that I wasn't going to be running out of materials. I've got a lot of... Where did I get all this fuel? I've got a ton of fuel. What's my capacity for fuel? Okay, I am over capacity on fuel. So let's make something that goes boom. Oh, it needs power. Right, well, let's install a bike generator here. And... Ooh, I can upgrade this. Oh, okay, so there's +4 beds. And can I upgrade it to 6 beds? Oh, with craftsmanship, I can upgrade it to 6 beds. Well, I'll deal with that later. White noise machine goes there. And I think I've got some... I don't have storage mods? Okay. You know what? Why don't we go... As soon as I've got the labor, let's go dual farm action. Just because I've got a bunch of farm mods, and so why not? Okay, dual farm action. Let's install... Oh, I don't have any. Okay, these are all going to take a while to build, so I'm going to leave these here. I think we are pretty well set up. Oh, actually, how long will it take to install that? Okay, we're gonna wrap up this session after the bike generator goes in, and I can use some of this fuel before my. Oh man, did I just lose some stuff? Yep, just lost some fuel. I don't like the way that we handle resource orphanages. I think it's annoying. I'm not sure what a good solution would be given the way their systems already work. Completely blowing it up would have problems. So we're going to have to think about the possibilities there. But I'm not a huge fan. I'm just going over a little bit and just randomly losing it. Just doesn't feel that great. But we got to do something, so... Awesome Twitch Dude asks, do you like doing interviews with State of Decay 2 YouTubers like Jersey-O? It seems like a cool thing for developers to do. It is kind of fun. I do... One thing I really appreciated about Undead Labs is that they give me so much leeway. Like, I have a lot of freedom to... Because I've sort of earned the trust of the company over time, acting as a spokesman for so long, they allow me a lot of leeway to sort of decide what I say to the public about the game. And so, being able to talk to folks like Jersey-O, who, like, by the way, I love Jersey-O's channel. I think In fact, maybe remind me on the end screen. I should hype Jersey's channel. Put a link to that, because his channel is really good. It's great at taking the things that we report on the stream. Like we'll spend an hour giving you exhaustive detail about everything that's going into a patch or something. And then he'll distill it down to a 15-minute video that's much easier for people to absorb. So I think he does us a great service. So I love talking to that guy. But yeah, no, I really do kind of enjoy. Well, I like talking about the game. We get really excited about the work that we do here. So, I like talking about it. And so I appreciate those opportunities, and I appreciate the fact the company lets me do it. There's a lot of companies that just lock down hard on their employees and completely muzzle everyone and say, we have to absolutely control every bit of messaging that comes out about our game. And they don't do that as much with us. They actually give us a fair amount of freedom, which is unusual, and I absolutely appreciate it. Oh, so my daughter asks, what is Siege? So right here, my threat level right now is completely full because I'm doing so much work around my base. Anything you do that's noisy raises your threat level. And a siege, so the word siege actually refers to, attacking a castle or attacking a fortification. And a lot of times, I think probably the most technically correct use of the term is attacking a castle by basically cutting it off from the outside world. Starving it out is one way to, when a castle is under siege, that means that you're blockading it and you're threatening it, and you're not letting the castle talk to the outside world, which means that they can't get new food, they can't get supplies, and you're trying to starve them out. That's one use of the word siege. People also use the word siege to just describe any attack of a fortification. And so in our game, the reason I'm explaining it in such fine detail is because I'm explaining it to my 9-year-old daughter. A siege, just you can use that word to mean any attack of a fortification. So because we've got this fortified base here, when we have a siege, that means the zombies are attacking the walls. The zombies are coming over the walls, they're coming through the doors, and they're trying to get into our base. And so when you've got a lot of noise, you've got the humans in the base making a lot of noise, it makes it more likely you'll have a siege, or you'll have a worse siege. It's like, if I keep this noise level down, when a siege comes, it's usually just a handful of zombies and it's no big deal. But if I let the siege get really, let that bar get really, really full, then when a siege happens, it can be really bad. Get multiple blood plague juggernauts I have to fight, stuff like that. So yeah, so Awesome Twitch Dude, a lot of people have talked about hostile enclaves attacking the base being something they really want. There's a few people in the wishlist who've said the opposite, said please don't make hostiles attack our base. But there are a lot of people who want it. The problem is, in our game, human characters, they have the most expensive AI and behaviors. So it's hard to get a lot of them on screen at once. And we also we don't want to treat life as cheap. We don't want to have like waves and waves of humans that you mow down attacking your walls. So if we spend a lot of time having, sort of crafting human AI for attacking bases that felt like, it could be satisfying and interesting with a small number of them doing it, I think that would probably, for me anyway, be kind of a prerequisite. Because I tried to have humans attack the base in a couple of missions that didn't end up shipping. And it wasn't a very good experience without a lot of custom AI. So if we wanted to make it happen, we had to put a lot of effort into making it satisfying without fundamentally upsetting the thematic decisions we've made about the game that include, not just mowing down tons and tons of humans like their lives are meaningless. Okay, so now I can make some fuel bombs, and that gets me under the wire for fuel. I will pick up what's going on with these farms a little bit later when I come back. Oh, and this is a lovely, this is the perfect time of day to be in this base. Lovely shot of the base. And this is where we're going to end this stream. So, thank you all for joining me. And this is not the last thing we're doing on the stream. I'm going to go try out a bunch of other people's games. But this has been fun to play my own game with you folks. Let's hope... so I'll remember at the very... when I actually make the end screen for YouTube. I'm going to hype Jersey's channel here, not my own. So go subscribe to Jersey if you're interested in State of Decay 2, because I'm a huge fan of his channel, and I think he does a really great job of distilling down the information that we give out in big chunks into digestible chunks. So yeah, I like his stuff.